Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As most of you guys know, I did leave YouTube kind of permanently. I made a video explaining why back in August of 2016, so I'll link that down below if you're like a new viewer and have no idea what's going on. So just a quick little recap of why I left YouTube. Honestly, I was not a huge fan of the community. I felt as though it was very shallow and kind of perfect. You put out your perfect life and you made perfect videos, and we didn't really talk about anything meaningful, and it was very shallow, and I did not like that. I have seen a change though over this year. People are starting to be more vulnerable and express their thoughts and opinions, and I really like that because I think it's important not to put on this perfect act because no one's life is perfect, and just to kind of state your feelings, and if people disagree with you, that's okay. You know, it's an opportunity to put yourself out there and to talk, and I think that's a really unique thing that YouTube has going for them. But at the time, I wasn't a huge fan of the community, so I decided to leave. And I kept posting on Instagram for a little bit, but I felt as though it was kind of weird, and I honestly kind of lost my passion for photography as well. But back in September, I started taking a bunch of pictures, and I was like, man, like, I really want to start my Instagram again, but I felt like it was kind of weird since I'd been MIA for so long. So I came back in October. I've been posting pretty regularly, but I feel as though it's just kind of weird because I have grown and changed so much in the year that I've been gone, and I honestly feel as though my followers and viewers don't really know who I am anymore. So I'm not exactly sure where to start. I feel like the two things that grew me the most are kind of sensitive subjects, and I'm hesitant on putting that out on the internet for personal reasons and for just the people that were involved. But again, that is what this video is about, so I'm going to kind of share it. I'm just going to choose my words a little bit carefully. So the first thing, I actually got a couple of questions on, like, how do you stay close to God and how do you keep your faith as a college student and working and whatnot. And I'm actually an agnostic. That's how I would consider myself. I don't believe that there is a higher power. I feel as though the evidence kind of lacks in that area, and there's just a lot of different reasons which I'm not going to go into. But that was a huge game changer for me. It completely changed my friendships, my relationship, just kind of everything, and it wasn't necessarily out of the blue. It was kind of a long time coming, but I finally was just like ready, and I started doing all this research and reading books and watching debates and lectures, and I just felt as though the evidence lacked and that there wasn't, you know, it wasn't necessarily true. And I could be wrong. I'm totally open to the idea, but as of right now, I just don't find the evidence to support that there is a higher power. So that's as far as I'm going to go with that right now. There's a lot that I could go into, but I just feel as if I shouldn't really, especially on the internet. That completely changed my life. Just the way that I had thought about the world and, you know, my outlook and perspectives, they had completely changed. And, you know, my relationships changed, my friendships, just everything had changed. And so I was going through all of that. I guess it was actually about a year ago in December, but really January, February, March, April, those were big months for me. I have grown so much. All of my friends have told me that, and I see it as progress. I see it as a good thing, but a lot of them say that it's just like, it's so different that they're trying to get used to kind of like the new me. And so that's really hard on friendships as well. So there was just a lot of growth that went through those months up until August, I would say. And then even entering college, like, I was a changed woman. I started a job at a local dance store, which I absolutely love, but it has really forced me to kind of come out of my comfort zone, to talk to people, to, you know, I call up all of these brands and I talk to them, and I do like marketing stuff and organization and back office and all of these different things that I love and have really, you know, forced me to grow as well. Especially with college too. You know, I had never gone to a real school before. So I think it was a good step that I went to a community college first. There's only, I think there's like 3,000 students there, but it was a big change for me. You know, I walked in to my first class and there were 40 students there, and the biggest class size I think that I had ever been in before was like 10, maybe 12. So it was very different, and not having like a personal connection with the teacher, that was different as well. And these were all strangers. I knew nobody, and last year I would have freaked. Like, I couldn't even like walk into the grocery store by myself because I hated being by myself, and I was not comfortable in myself and who I was. But now, like, I'm just so comfortable with myself. You know, I'm talking to a bunch of random people down the hallway and in the bathroom, and it's just like, it's totally normal, and I love it. And I love that I can see the growth in myself and what, you know, just changing and growing up and realizing that there's kind of more to this world. So yeah, obviously there's more kind of that I'm not sharing, but that's kind of the gist of it. So this question is kind of going to be like my conclusion to my talking portion. She asked, what way do you think you've changed the most since you've posted a video? So again, just going through all of that and seeing my self-growth, I think, and my progress has been just incredible. I actually kept a journal throughout all of it, and so yesterday I was going back and I was reading it and just seeing like how angry I was and upset, and then seeing the progress like month by month. It's incredible. And I really recommend that you guys keep a journal. It's just, I know it's kind of like time consuming, but you really are going to look back on it and you're going to thank yourself for doing it. So changing the most since I posted a video, I just think, honestly, I feel just so much happier and kind of content and comfortable with myself and who I am and my beliefs and my personality and my body and just everything. I'm very content, and I'm happy with the progress that I've made, and obviously I want to continue making progress. But yeah, I'm very happy with where I've kind of ended up. There were a lot of questions about college and what I was studying and all this different stuff. So I am going to a community college. Well, this semester I went to a community college. I originally was going to major in psychology. 2 weeks into class, I hated it. So I switched my major. Well, okay, so with the community college, we have the opportunity to get an associate's degree, which is just a 2-year degree. So as of right now, I'm planning on getting my associates in liberal arts, and then I'm going to transfer to like the main college. Well, I'll transfer junior year and be a full-time student, but next semester I'm doing half at main campus, half at the community college. Just because I have had kind of a hard time like making friends at the community college because we're all commuters, and so like no one's just kind of hanging around there, and so that's kind of why I wanted to go to main campus to hopefully meet some more people. And yeah, so anywho, associates in liberal arts, and then I'm going to major in communications. And then I'm going to minor in something. My original thought was business, just to make myself more marketable, but I kind of want to go into like the marketing side, so I might minor in like marketing or advertising or something. I'm not exactly sure yet. I have some time to figure it out, but that's kind of the direction that I want to go. So another question was, how did my first semester go and how am I balancing everything as a college student? And my first semester went pretty well. I'm really proud that I kind of like made it through it, because again, I've never done like any real school. And I really liked my classes and my professors. One of them was really hard, but I learned a lot in that class, and so yeah, I feel like I learned a lot. It went well. I'm really happy with the outcomes, so yeah, it was good. I did have 17 credit hours, so it was a lot, especially being a first year student. Plus I was working 20 to 30 hours a week, so it was kind of crazy, but I kind of liked it that I always had something to do and that I wasn't, you know, just like watching TV all the time. But yeah, it was good. It was crazy, but it was good. The next one, what made you come back to YouTube? So again, just like with posting on Instagram and like, you know, out of the blue, I just like posted a picture. I was like, hey, I'm back. And so I feel like again, like with everything I've gone through, I feel like I have changed so much, and that you guys really don't know who I am anymore. And so I felt as though that was kind of weird, so I wanted to make a video and just kind of explain everything. And I hope I've done that. I think I have. Just kind of explain what's been going on and what I've been up to and all of that fun stuff. So there were a lot more other questions, but they kind of went together with everything that I've already talked about. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it and kind of got reconnected with me. Feel free to leave any other questions you have in the comments below. I will definitely be responding to them. Let me know if you have any other video suggestions or topics that you want me to talk about. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And again, make sure you guys follow my Instagram, @McCatherine09. That way you can kind of stay in touch and you can DM me. I'll respond and, you know, just kind of keep in touch with what's going on in my life, since I'm not on YouTube near as much as I used to, and I have no idea when or if I'll post my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!